Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to talk about some stuff and then I'm going to read you something that I have narrated. So first what I want to talk to you about is determinism. Determinism is the idea that all past events are making up the now and that everything is fixed and that life is just happening to you and you're powerless to control it or do anything about it. That's determinism. And when we fall into a deterministic mindset, that gives the Archons consent in order to cause us to stay in a state of confusion and fear where they can harvest our energy and they can harvest our manifestation energy. Okay? So, this is all about reclaiming your sovereignty. You can use your sovereignty and your free will to recognize fear and confusion and other things that the Archons are trying to impose on you. You can use those as a catalyst and recognize. When you recognize those things, you can say, hey, this is an opportunity to step into my sovereignty, to reclaim my sovereignty, to shift my point of attention and make a free will choice to focus on something else, something more positive, something that you are manifesting, stuff like that. So that's what this message is about today. It's a little more personal than that because I've scripted it around my my experiences these past 5 days, these past few weeks, and what kind of drove me into this search for my sovereignty, because I really feel like this is the sustenance that I need. This is the thing that I need in life right now, is to understand and reclaim my sovereignty. So, the past few days and the past few weeks have been very heavy. My girlfriend broke up with me. My cat is dying. I have to move in a month. I lost my job. And on top of it, I was sick for a few days. From the outside, it looks like a pile up of chaos. But here's what I realized. This isn't random. I'm being targeted, and that's okay. These Archons, or however you want to name the parasitic forces, are trying to steal my point of attention. They want me to sink into fear, confusion, chaos, and despair. And devastation, okay? So that they can harvest my energy. But I'm not giving them my consent. They're not going to trick me into perceptually agreeing with their tricks, okay? This is straight out of their playbook. They're just trying to trick me, okay? I've been monitoring my thoughts and my emotions closely. And I can feel the moment I start to slip into that deterministic mindset. The idea that everything is just happening to me and I'm powerless to change it. That belief system is a trap. Okay? And in the astral, it's the same thing. This is so important if you want to understand how to operate in the astral. This is so important. Okay? That belief system is a trap. It's literally the opposite of sovereignty and free will. And being in the astral, and being lucid in the astral, that's what it's all about. It's about sovereignty and free will and exercising that moment after moment after moment. That's what lucidity is. When you take control of your subconscious, you have the codes to your reality. You have the keys to your reality, okay? The truth is, sovereignty is a state of awareness and choice. Awareness is my first line of defense, because when I recognize a thought or a feeling that doesn't belong to me, I call it out, and just like that, the influence starts to dissolve. Consent is the real battleground. If I agree to their narrative, the narrative that the Archons are trying to impose upon me of powerlessness, I've already lost. When I constantly choose not to consent, I take my energy and my authorship back. And sovereignty isn't passive, it's active. It's a practice, moment after moment after moment. Every moment choosing where my point of attention goes and how I respond, even in the middle of pain and chaos and fear and confusion. What they throw at me, I transmute. I become the alchemist, okay? Fear becomes courage, confusion becomes clarity, and pain becomes fuel for growth. That's the secret. Everything they use to attack me, I can recycle into strength. And when I stand firm in that sovereignty, I hold a frequency that they cannot touch. They don't even want to be around it. It's like tuning the radio away from their station. Their entire mechanism relies on me agreeing to their broadcast. And once I step out, they lose their grip. So yes, life just threw me a storm, but instead of letting it collapse me, I'm using it to expand. This very video is proof. I'm moving forward. I felt a lot of resistance putting videos out there these last 5 days, and I kept that resistance. Well, I was doing a deep dive. I really wanted to be sure before I put out the next video. And I am sure now this is the right video to put out at this moment. So, this video is proof. I am making a sovereign act. I am making a free will act to put this out there, to put this information out there. Sovereignty is the art of choosing where your point of attention goes, and no one has the right to steal it from you. They only can if you allow it, if they trick you into agreeing perceptually with what they're imposing upon you. Okay? You are not a victim of determinism. You are the author of your reality. The more you remember that, the freer and stronger you become. So today, what's ever going on in your life, pause and ask yourself, where is my point of attention? And then make a sovereign choice to place it back into your power, your mission, your higher self, your higher consciousness. Sovereignty isn't something you wait for. It's something you practice. And the more you do, the more unshakable you become. I truly believe that the more people that become sovereign and make these free will choices and tune their points of attention into something positive, onto a positive timeline, that this is the key. This is the key to freeing Earth, to freeing Earth, to freeing ourselves, to coming together. This is the free to reclaiming our sovereignty collectively, to overcoming our egregors, to cleaning up the lower astral. This is the key to having the experiences that we want to have. And that's what it's all about. So, thank you for watching. I hope you made it this far. Yeah, thanks. Have a great night. Oh, if you want to subscribe to my Patreon, and also my Astral Irma chat and Telegram, please do. I will leave the links in the description. Thank you so much.